Welcome to another episode of the Bush League Show. I am your host, Jordan Ward, and sitting next to me is our other host,
Big Mike.
Big Mike. Dude, what's up?
What up?
How was your weekend?
Busy. It was long. It was fun though, man. Tony Rock was just in town and he put on 5 dope shows, bomb shows, dude. Tony Rock is amazing. Him and his support, dude, Joe Fox, like those guys are funny, man. Like really, really funny. Like can get anybody in the room laughing, crying, laughing. Like it's a good show. It's a good show. They're very professional, but they're like, they've been in the game for a while. Good comedians.
Nice.
Amazing.
That's
The
what's
best. Like literally. It was fun.
Sweet. Well, that's great. I guess we should just jump in on this. It's just you and me today.
Yeah.
We didn't do a lot of shit talking about
How was
this.
your weekend?
My weekend was, it was good. I went to a kid's birthday party yesterday. At some a kid from one of my children's class. It was not
they
like I
knew
just
your
showed
kid?
up
Okay.
to a
Alright.
birthday party and was like,
Alright,
hello.
Had to make sure.
Let's see. Saturday I watched Georgia lose to Alabama, which
Wait,
go ahead.
You saw what?
I watched Georgia lose to Alabama.
Wait, one more time.
I sat down on the couch with a television on CBS and watched. George, don't you fucking record this. It's
I'm not
already being
recording it.
recorded.
I'm not recording it.
I watched Georgia lose to Alabama, 27-24.
Oh, I couldn't.
And
follow.
I want to just get ahead of the gloating because, a couple weeks back when we were talking shit, I was like, for the record, Georgia's going to lose to Alabama. You know that. And you were like, yeah, I know that.
Wait. When was what was
This was
this?
a couple weeks back at
I don't know about that.
at the Gong Show. And then, again, I bet Alabama, so, I can't really be that mad.
Wow, dude, you bet against your own team?
It worked when the Braves won the World Series. I always thought that I have, bad juju when it comes to, my sports teams. So I would bet money. I'd sacrifice money to the gambling gods. And then if the Braves lost, I'd still make money. So it was kind of oh, man, Georgia's lost. And then people are, pissed. I was like, bro, did you not just see the 2-year run that we were on?
Y'all had a good run.
Enjoy
Good
it.
tier.
Yeah, we had a great
Good
and
tier.
it's not like we're not going to be back. I mean, listen, Alabama, they're an okay team, you know?
Oh, okay. Team.
So,
bro, man, I first off, I'm hyped because I like playing Michigan. That's always a
you
fun
guys are going to
game,
beat the
dude.
shit out of Michigan.
I mean, it's gonna be a good game.
It's going to be
It's gonna be a good game.
I'm calling it
they're
now.
Deep, bro. They got the number one defense. The thing is, we do play it in a different physical. Okay. The thing is, I know it's going to be a good game, and I don't think we're gonna walk over them, is because they had to beat Ohio State, and to beat Ohio State, they had to play physical, and they had to play at another gear. They had to they had to do it, and if they play the way they play against Ohio State against us, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I mean, that's it, and that's how they've been playing. They've been stepping up to every
they
opponent.
always
They've
have
been stepping
big
up to every
boys.
opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be good. I just I mean, I got a lot of homies who are Michigan fans too, so I got a lot of homies Ohio State fans. But it's just, man, it's gonna be a good game.
No, Harbaugh is Michigan, I do think will be able to go toe-to-toe with Alabama, but I just think Milroe's going to be the X factor. I mean,
he's got the confidence now, and the
exactly.
offense is
he's
getting
got the
in
wins.
groove. But their defense is good.
Their defense is okay, but what high-powered? I mean, if this was Ohio State from last year with
Really
Stroud, then sure, then I think you'd have a better point. But this year, do you even know who the Ohio State quarterback is? I don't know, just some
I
dude,
thought he just entered the
just some
transfer
game
portal.
manager.
if I'm
Oh,
not-
he
maybe.
did actually. Yeah, this morning.
Forget
Got to
his
get that
name.
money. NIL baby.
But yeah, Alabama did beat Georgia,
Yeah. So,
undefeated against Georgia in the SEC championship.
correct.
Why do y'all even show up anymore? That's your own. That's literally your hometown dome.
Do you want to hear? Do you want
With
to hear
their
a funny
shirts that we
stat?
have that say "Our dome away from home," bro.
Do you want to hear a funny stat?
What?
Kirby Smart has as many wins against Alabama as Tennessee since 2008. One.
He's only beaten Tennessee once.
No. Tennessee has only beaten Alabama once. Kirby Smart has also only beat Alabama once.
Oh, and the time Tennessee beat us was last year.
Yeah. On your down year.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy stat.
We stomped Tennessee, bro. We own Tennessee. We do. I'll say it on the airwaves. I
This
love
is-
Knoxville, but that's because
Dude, Knoxville's great. I
We
went
run
there
the
for a
city.
bachelor party, and we went to a
Knoxville's
Georgia
amazing. It's so
Tennessee
beautiful.
game.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that is one of the coolest stadiums I've ever been in.
It's beautiful. I went to a Widespread Panic show on the same day that there was a game. And we went and swam in the quarry. There's like this big, beautiful. I forget the name of it. It's like right in the middle of like a neighborhood. It's like in the middle of just Knoxville, just like this beautiful blue green water like quarry. You can just jump in and swim, and it's like super cold. It was awesome. But yeah, I like Knoxville.
Yeah, Knoxville's pretty cool.
But they can't touch us, bruh.
No.
Can't touch us.
No.
Snitches. Dude, since I was a kid, I've had like this inner hate against Tennessee.
It's weird. That's how I feel about like
Against the
Auburn
Vols.
and also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the Gators is just
It's I don't know. For me, I have like for Auburn, it was always okay. The Iron Bowl, yeah, but like no, it was like I specifically being younger, being like, man, they did what? No, we can't go for that. Like I've always been adamantly just. But yeah, but that's funny. Haha.
funny, Jordan. So, anyways, the college football playoffs are set.
Mhm.
You got Michigan, Washington, Texas, and Alabama. And I'm going to call it now. It is going to be Texas-Alabama rematch national championship.
Baby. You know it, baby. It's going to be amazing. Oh, my God.
And you know what's going to happen? Is it's going to be a really close back and forth game. Alabama's going to go ahead in the fourth, right? Ewers, he's going to start the fourth quarter. He's going to get concussed. And who's going to come in? Arch fucking Manning. And he's going to lead the Texas Longhorns on a fourth quarter game-winning drive to win the national
Oh,
championship.
my gosh. You get the fuck out of here.
35-34.
35,
Texas.
34, dude. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Man, nah. I mean, we kind of own Texas in the Natty too. We're 2-0 against them in the past. We played them. Was it 09 we played Texas?
I think it was it 2009 or 2007 was that Texas USC game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a game. Yeah,
Because we just beat them again, like in the past.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so hard to keep track of all these records.
And you know, we got like a grudge on our shoulder against Texas because they're the only reason that this was even an argument. Like, sorry, FSU, you have 55th weakest schedule.
Look at you
in the
busting
country.
stats out.
55th weakest schedule. I don't want 2 wins outside of conference. Okay, those wins outside of conference were in the SEC, the conference that Alabama plays in. Teams that Alabama also beat. I'm sorry, dude. No.
You can play that game. Honestly, this is what it is. This is the last year of a 4-year tournament.
Mhm.
Next year they're going to 12.
Which is
They are going
they're
to
just
try to
fucking it up.
make as much money as possible. They can't say no to Washington because Washington beat Oregon a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan, obviously, it's a blue blood. Alabama, Texas. Come on, the very last college football playoff. Just three out of four blue bloods. Just that's going to be amazing for ratings. And then who cares? Fuck it, FSU, you'll get in next year. Congratulations with your 12-team playoff.
I mean, now someone, I think it was J.J. Watt actually. I think he tweeted out or something, an idea of like an emergency 16 playoff, given Michigan and Washington a bye.
Yeah.
And then he was said something about the last 4 teams having a draw for seeds. Because I guess, I mean, and I'm not gonna lie,
that would be pretty cool.
It makes sense because still it's like, FSU, they are undefeated. You know what? Because of that fact, you do deserve a chance, but in the grand scheme of football, everybody can see Alabama's a better team. But anyway, like Florida State
and Texas is a better team. They've been playing. I mean, they fucked up against Oklahoma, sure, but
bro, they barely. No, bro. Well, let me tell you, we're gonna eat Texas. We're gonna eat Texas up.
You gotta get past Michigan first.
We're gonna eat Texas up. You know what? The thing is, watch Washington spank Texas, dog. Watch Michael Penix Jr., the Heisman winner. He's gonna win the Heisman. But watch him do his thing. Watch him do his thing on Texas. Watch him. Watch it.
2 reasons. Washington's gonna get their ass kicked. Michael Penix Jr. Jaden Daniels is winning the Heisman. I'll put money on that.
From LSU?
From LSU. Yep, absolutely.
Nah.
Because Bo Nix, it was a heat between he and Bo Nix, and Bo Nix fell off. But back to Washington. They have not faced an actual pass rush this year. Michael Penix Jr., I don't know if you watch him throw, he has the slowest mechanics I have seen. And I also don't care for lefty QBs. As a left-handed person myself, it just looks weird.
This sounds personal.
He's going to get eaten up by that Texas pass rush.
Okay,
Sweat is going to demolish Mr. Michael.
Okay, bro. It could go either way. No, you're right, I guess. I haven't watched too much of Washington, to be honest, I must say.
I have watched a lot of Pac-12 this year, and it's weird. It's just because I got on the Colorado hype train. You know, right when prime time came on, and I was like, all right.
I didn't have time. Those games start too late.
Prime time or Pac-12 after dark.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pac-12.
And catch my SEC games. That's what I realized. I got time for my SEC, and that's,
You know what the best time is when Georgia's on CBS Game Day. 2:00 in the afternoon for me because 4:00 Eastern, and the kids are in quiet time, so I can just watch that first half, just peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and peaceful.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's all that to say. Fuck Alabama. I hope they lose.
Roll Tide
in like the most painful fashion.
Bro, if y'all don't stomp FSU.
It's going to be one of those games where it's like both teams are just going to either be chip on their shoulder or both teams are just going to mail it in. You know, they didn't get the bowls that they wanted, so half of the pros are going to be sitting out, but if we win, we get a bunch of oranges.
Thanks for the encouragement. Well, those are going to be some exciting games to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you see the videos, the reaction of the videos when they were unveiling everything? Michigan, when they saw that they had to play Alabama.
I can't hear myself with my left ear.
Dude, jiggle your headphones because I can hear you. Ooh.
Okay.
Better.
It's like going in and out.
We should probably just bring our own headphones at this point too.
Yeah, I actually have a pair.
Of
studio headphones.
We can do that later. But yeah, that's enough sports for me. But again, as a Georgia fan, was it disappointing we lost Alabama? Sure. Did we not just win 29 in a row and 2 straight? Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy with where I'm at. And then the Falcons are in first place in the NFC South. So
I don't even want to talk NFL,
Yeah.
bro. The
It was a
Eagles
weird
gonna
weekend.
lose. The Steelers got whopped by Kyler Murray and the fucking Cardinals. Man, it was just sad.
Yeah,
Sad.
well-
The Packers beat the Chiefs. What the? Come on, man.
you want to hear another weird stat?
What?
Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers through the first 11 games is like their first year starting have
Yeah.
identical stats,
I
like
saw-
2,599 passing yards, record of 5-6.
I saw that.
And Love's
last
getting.
week.
I don't know if you saw, but Love was.
He's getting
he
better.
was dishing
I mean,
it, dude.
bro, he think someone said he did like 30 or 29 in fantasy. He threw for like 2 or 3 tutties last night against the Chiefs. The Chiefs.
Against the Chiefs.
Whatever, dude.
All right, so I do have a story, a couple topics I think we can talk about. So it's just not all sports. I did tell one of my high school friends, Katie, shout out. I would tell this story because I just can't wait to see her reaction. So before I do that, you got anything? Any shows you want to plug?
Next week, I think it's in my planner, dude. I keep fucking. It's like either the 14th and 15th or the 15th and 16th. I'm doing Punchline Jeopardy.
Nice.
Corey Stevens show at Wide Right, and then dude, I had it written down in my calendar, but then it's like the 16th I'm doing, or no, for the 15th I'm doing Who's Riffing Who,
Whom?
and I think the 16th is Punchline Jeopardy.
Nice. Cool. We have an open mic at Long Table on the 21st. That's going to be the last one.
Oh,
Go ahead.
and the Gong Show is tomorrow. If this is out by
Yeah, I'll have it out tonight.
then, yeah.
Gong Show
At
tomorrow,
Lions Lair.
Lions Lair. 2 shows.
9:30 and 11.
Heck yeah. Are you hosting again?
Yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, slide on in, and at the beginning of the year, we will have weekly open table long mics at open mic at Long Table, starting the 8th. My headphone just cut out.
Me
And then,
too. My shit's fucking up.
yeah. It's So
Mic check. Oh yeah, my shit's out. What the
there we
fuck?
go.
This is so weird.
This is so weird. This is haunted.
This is Jay. This is Bush League.
This is Bush League. This is perfect. You want to know? You want to hear a story about Bush League?
Oh yeah. So what? Yeah. Wait. Did you plug everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't nailed down the showcase date
Okay.
yet. It's gonna happen.
Nice.
Also, I have the 100 QR stickers for you. That if you are a Denver listener, check the bathrooms near you. You're gonna see a nice little QR to our Instagram. But we are gonna be everywhere though. So that's all. The end. No. So I have a propensity to really choose good role models in my life. And in high school, I was in video production, which was like we had a live news show every morning. I was the director of the news show. Like that's where I really nerded out. You know, that's kind of where I was like, oh, I like being this creative and making this stuff and editing videos and whatnot. And my teacher was kind of like a 45. Oh, dude, what the fuck is
Something
going
is-
on with this shit? Whatever, it's still gonna sound great. He was like 45 something year old dude, coach soccer, really cool, and
Did it just come back in for you?
it did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's how's it reading on that, by the way?
It's reading great.
Okay, cool. So it's literally the headphones. And I really looked up to him. And then, I went to college, and then I ended up moving to Arizona. And we kind of lost track. And then I heard about him on a podcast. And then they made this podcast into a Hulu show. Yeah. It's called Betrayal.
Wait.
Yes. My high school video production teacher, Coach Heron, slept with numerous women, but went to jail because he had like a 3-year affair with a high school student.
And they made a Hulu show about
And
this?
they made well, first it started with a podcast. And I listened to the podcast because I was like, wait, what? Because I heard about it, obviously. It was like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
He won Teacher of the Year that year.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was. Definitely check the podcast out, Betrayal, if you like podcasts, but also watch the Hulu documentary. It's like
Who did he betray?
His wife.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Yeah. Damn.
So yeah, she's like they're both into video production, and she's like the whole backstory's pretty sad. But yeah, he groomed this like 14, 15-year-old girl and won Teacher of the Year, and it's weird because like he never hit on me.
Oh,
No.
my God.
No. I was young. I never got any of those vibes. And like, so some of the like friends that I had in high school, like I went back and asked, I was like, did you ever? And they're like, oh yeah, 100%. We got those weird ass vibes from this dude. So, check it out on Hulu, Betrayal, about Spencer Heron. He's out of jail now. I hope you're listening.
How long was he in jail?
Like 5-6 years, I think.
Wow. Is he still allowed to teach, or did they like take away his license, or what?
I hope he's not allowed to teach. I think he had to sign up for like one of those family watchdogs websites. You know that he's like that Purple Dot now.
Oh.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, that makes sense. That was a dumb question.
Yeah, I don't think he's
about
allowed
it.
near schools or Chuck E. Cheese's or Girl Scout cookies.
Damn.
Yeah. And
can't eat Girl Scout? That's dumb as bro.
I'm kidding. That's funny.
No, if you think that's like honestly like before you dumbass like do some stupid shit like that, you should remember that you can't eat Girl Scout cookies no more. Like nigga, you will never be able to have a Thin Mint in your life.
I don't think I could do that. I mean that in a way.
And
of
they
like,
got all these new flavors. These dumbass niggas, bro.
um,
No, but that's wow, that's fucked up.
do you want to know something even crazier?
What?
So that's not even the first teacher that we had at my high school that was arrested for something like that.
What the fuck?
This was like a new high school that opened up, so I think it was just like all the teachers that had prior past was like new opportunity. One guy got arrested for child pornography.
Oh no!
And also sleeping with a student, and then missed Coach Heron. So
you know it's crazy. That's much more common than you'd like for that to be in schools.
I don't understand.
It's fucking
makes me
stupid.
mad.
You know, I mean, it's actually interesting. One of my teachers, my theater teacher in high school, actually ended up marrying one of his students.
Like afterwards?
Afterwards, yeah.
I don't understand.
But
then
it was
again,
like they were like, I remember he was my teacher, my drama teacher, and she went to school like years before us. Like but it was like a thing. It was people like talked about it and like. Yeah, it was just what it was, man. It was kind of and now that I'm older, I kind of think I'm like that's a little odd, but I mean she was an adult.
Listen, they did it legally. That's fine. I don't care about that. I just don't understand the allure of a fucking 14, 15-year-old angsty teenager.
Yeah, dude, I mean,
Is it a mature? Oh, she's so mature.
I just saw this video. Well, there's this teacher. I think she just got. This just happened this year, but she had been texting. She like just got sentenced. This 11-year-old boy. Did you see that?
Oh no, I
Dude,
I heard something about a 16-year-old.
She had
11?
supposedly they had been meeting up, and he'd been grooming her, and they found out she did it to like a little girl or two or something. Like she'd done it before, and now
Dude,
she's
fuck
like she's
these
getting
people.
sentenced.
What the
The
fuck
woman's
is wrong?
fucking out of her, bro.
What the fuck is
Fuck
wrong
this.
with
She had
people?
a family shit. Bro.
I'm getting mad.
Yeah, dog.
But I just don't. First of all, like,
He was
hats
fucked
off
up.
to the true teachers out there who can stomach high school kids.
Mm-hmm.
I am self-aware enough to know my strengths and weaknesses. I would get my ass beat by a college kid or a high school kid because I'd start a fight and then I'd get my ass beat. So,
And I'll say it.
say it.
Because these goddamn parents ain't disciplining these motherfucking kids. Talking about some gentle parent and shit. I think now a lot of it, it's not a lot. It's not all that. But, I mean, there's all different kinds of reasons. But it is going back to either the lack of intervention from a parental or just a lack of presence from a parental's. Regardless, parents be in your kids' lives either in general or in a disciplinatory manner to where they understand their lives and consequences but love them. But still, like, it's not the world's fucking responsibility to teach a motherfucker how to act right. It's
How
not
to be a good
it's
human
not
being.
it's not the restaurant, it's not the fucking manager of the fucking Olive Garden that when they fucking turn 19 or when they're fucking 27 and they just get out in the world because they were just in college for fucking 6 years, that now this motherfucker has to teach them, like, hey, you can't talk to people like that. Hey, yes, this is how you get things done. This you have to put in this amount of physical effort to accomplish this. That shouldn't be. And maybe that's just me. Maybe because I did sports my whole life, and so like, and I was, and just growing up in the country, Alabama, it's taught like, you're, you have to learn, you have to do things, and you have to put in effort, you have to work, you have to, there's always like, I don't know, man.
Here's my
Anyway,
take. Here's my take on
I'm
it.
sorry.
'Cause
This is my rant. I feel like
no,
an old man,
no.
bro.
Dude, I was just about to be like, preach, brother. From the mountaintops. I agree with you. My thing is you have to allow your kids to have a little independence. So the way that I want them to have a box, but in that box they can do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
But that box is, you're going to be a good fucking person.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be respectable. You're going to have manners,
Mm-hmm.
because you're going to run into people who aren't like that. And you're going to be like, Dad, why are they not like that? I don't give a shit about them. I give a shit about you and making sure that you are raised to the standards that of what I think is a good person. Do whatever, make the fucking mess with the Legos, like build shit, explore your emotions and stuff, but listen to me and be respectful to people, because you want people to be respectful back.
Mm-hmm.
So and I think that is kind of coming from a Southern background. Like my dad's side of the family, they're from Montana. My dad he's the third of 6 kids. He was the first one born in a hospital.
Yeah.
During a blizzard where my family's cabin is like 10, 12 miles up in the mountains. And my granddad had to travel down through a blizzard because my grandma stayed in town that weekend. So that's the kind of like rugged mountain people.
See.
And then they moved to Georgia. So they
Just less snow.
less snow, but they're like, oh, we fit in.
More trees.
Right. And so I grew up with a very, very heavy-handed discipline. Like,
Yeah.
Granddad was a Methodist preacher. Grandma was the meanest. I mean, she had to be raising 6 kids, but that taught me a lot. I brought a lot of those lessons of like, I want my kids to have that kind of like respect for people, but I also am not going to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. Dude. Your kid's very, very well behaved. But the thing is, I can tell you have a good balance because your kid, they're still kids. They still act like kids. They still do kid things. They're not afraid to be kids, and that's what's beautiful. But when you say something and like, and you need them to do something, they'll hear that change. They hear that change of tone in your voice.
Oh yeah.
And that's just like, okay, no, they know. Like, whatever you've done to let them know when, all right, I'm not playing. I saw it. I'm like, see, that's huge. It's because it just people have to understand and that's like in a general aspect of like social interactions, right? If you're somewhere and we see all these videos of people fighting, of people getting arguments, road rage, and people in line at grocery stores and gas stations fighting and things, getting the fisticuffs and just cussing out, right? And it's like I see a lot of it as a lack of people not having an awareness or understanding of this other person's tone and understanding like, hey, you need to pay attention to how this person is talking because they're about to put an action behind that possibly and all you have to do is stop. Just stop.
Right.
Stop talking.
Well, it's a lack of self-awareness.
It's a lack of self.
And it's a sense of entitlement of like, oh, I don't need to sit in this line. How dare they waste my time? And you're like, bro, we're all in the same line. We're all waiting together.
Yeah.
Like, sure, be frustrated, but like, you think you're gonna take out your frustrations on a 16-year-old? Are you like, what? You're gonna go home and be like, hey, honey, I fucking did it. I broke this child. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, see, and I like to attribute it to like when I was a kid, being impatient and being like, like questioning my mom, just being like, no, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna behave, you're gonna be quiet. We have to get through this, and then and teaching me, either in the moment or after, that sometimes you just you just gotta sit and wait, be patient.
Yeah.
Don't like everything may be going around. You might literally internally be ready to explode, but all we can do is wait till it's our turn sometimes. And some people might see that as like, oh, I don't know, as a black, situate your black ass. It's like, no, that's just in general. Everyone, yeah, dude.
The hardest part I think of parenting is the patience piece right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is being like sitting with them through that. I mean, like, we are not ready to eat yet because dinner's not ready. I know you're hungry. Like, it's trivial things like that, but it's just like, it's like we don't have control over when the food is going to be done. So we have to sit and we have to, like, we can be distracted, but it will happen. You let go of the control piece. That's what I'm trying to, because for me, that's the biggest piece is that, and it took me so long to like realize that is that like, I am not in control. I can only control what I can control. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in getting my frustrations on something that is completely out of my control. I want to teach my kids that from day one, because that took me like 30 years to learn. And now I'm like, oh, cool. I'm much better for it now. But
man, yeah, I don't have anywhere close to the patience for kids at the moment.
Having kids will give you more patience. It's a grind.
Well, I'm fine with the amount of patience I have.
Yeah, no, agreed.
If that's the case, I have the perfect amount of patience if in that case. But yeah, and on that note, fuck them kids. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Not like that though.
Whoa, that was
like, but not like the Hulu series.
It was a statement, not a command.
It was more like, we don't care for the children. Yeah. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Anyways, Let's take a little quick break.
Are you sure? We're
Yeah,
at 38.
we're at 38. Yeah, let's take a quick break. We got like, I got like 15, 20 minutes in me.
And we're back.
And we are back with another post-break discussion. It's holiday season, Mike. We just learned about Festivus. We just had Thanksgiving. So tell me, what is the most Bush League Christmas that you've ever had?
Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see, which one was it? The one at the broker in Boulder when I had moved out here in 2018. I was I don't even remember what I did that Christmas. I might have just made some alcoholic eggnog and got really
Was that your first Christmas alone?
stoned. I mean, by myself, yeah. But the thing was, when I was like on the road and like on Road Kid, there's one specific Christmas, probably the most Bush League Christmas that I ever had was I forgot it was Christmas, and I woke up and I was with the homie, and we had been elevated for a few days, and it was like, oh shit. And then it was like, no, actually, I mean, no, we just got I forgot what happened the night before, but it was like a show or something the night before, and we got really elevated the night before, and then we woke up, and then it was like late in the morning. He's like, oh dude, Merry Christmas. And I was like, what? He's like, dude, Merry Christmas. And we proceeded to get really, really stoned, and man, I'm trying to. We did. We just got extremely elevated by ourselves in his shitty ass apartment. Listened to music, and like got super duper duper elevated. And then the homies hit us up like, what are y'all doing? And we're just been over here just doing this. Like, what the fuck, y'all just been sitting over there all day? Like, yeah. And we went over there, and they kind of saved us because we had been, we needed saving.
Yeah.
That was probably the most Bush League Christmas I had. I don't know, dude. I kind of got over Christmas a little early in life.
Yeah, same here. I also think the Christmas dinner is kind of subpar. Like, Thanksgiving dinner compared to like a Christmas dinner, absolutely. Don't look at me like that.
Well, it depends. Is your Christmas dinner the same every year?
Not really. I mean,
Yeah.
we try and spice it up, but
Well,
it just
you see-
doesn't. It just doesn't have the same
No, I know what you mean.
magic.
I know what you mean.
And I have to carve shit. So
Christmas dinner seems like it's always a little more hectic than it should be, and it's like, I don't know. My family, we've always done different stuff at Christmas, like smoked ribs,
Yeah.
done like like a big batch of fried chicken, like chitlins. I mean, it's more of like Christmas. I don't know. Is it weird to say Thanksgiving is more about like the meal and Christmas is about
the family.
the family?
Yeah. No, I don't think. I don't think that's
Right.
I think that's good. Yeah.
Like the meal brings the family together at Thanksgiving,
Right.
but Christmas the family's just together 'cause
And they're
it's like
having a meal.
it just So that was
Okay.
really good. I mean, because there's I think about Christmas. There's like Asian restaurant. I feel like there's more restaurants open on Christmas than there are Thanksgiving. Like they're because Indian restaurants. That's when I was. I guess it wasn't that Bush League because I had Indian. Since I've been out in Colorado, I've had like Indian and Chinese on Christmas, because they're usually open, and it's like amazing. So it's like it's more about just families gonna it's a special time for, I'll be home for Christmas, a whole song about a motherfucker, a whole movie even. What was his name?
Bing Crosby.
No, bro, I'll be home for Christmas. It was about the kid going back for college, and if he got back in time, his dad was going to give him his Mustang. Bro, it was like a Disney movie.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I'll be home for.
All right,
That's a good one.
real quick, favorite Christmas movie or holiday movie?
Jingle All the Way.
Oh, dude, you had that one
Hands
just
down. Yeah, bro. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite. Yeah, no question. I give you my I love Christmas movies.
Are you one of those that you have to sit down and watch A Christmas Story if it's on TBS during the 24 hours?
Yeah,
me too.
100.
Absolutely.
Yep,
I'll even sit through the commercials too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, and James Bond movies.
James Bond movies, huh?
James Bond. Cool, because on back in the day, Spike TV, if anyone remembers that, they did James Bond movie marathons during Christmas week. And so, like, it was like a few days leading up to Spike, they would have it start off with just like James Bond movie, and then they would do like a few during the day, and then it was just like 24 hours come like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, just all James Bond movies. And me and my dad, I would sit there and watch. Yeah, that was dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Christmas is about the movies. Movies come out on Christmas. 3 months before fucking Christmas, the movies come out this Christmas, and the motherfucking movie come out December 2nd. Christmas is just about money and commercialization.
Yes. Like, where else are you going to be able to buy your spouse a matching Audi without telling her?
I hate those commercials. I hate those dumbass car commercials.
I hate them too. I hate them because the population that's too stupid to realize that's not a good idea sees that.
Yeah. And there's still the percentage of them that can afford it is just enough to still make that bullshit worth it. Stupid.
See, my Christmases, they were always chaotic. So, my family, my mom and dad got divorced when I was 5. So I grew up. I was like, fucking 2 Christmases, hell yeah. So we would usually do like Christmas Eve with my dad, then Christmas morning with my mom. Then my dad would pick us up and drive us to my grandparents up in the North Georgia mountains. And we would be with my 40 plus something cousins and my aunts and uncles. And it was always just crazy.
God.
So for me now it's just like on Christmas is like, I don't want to do
just
shit.
Your family.
I just want to there's a reason I don't travel on Christmas. It's like, I do not want to go through that rigmarole with my family just to see my family. They can come see me. Okay. I've got 2 anchors that are very crazy in public. So, yeah, for me, Christmas is now just like, I don't know. Christmas was never like one of my favorite holidays anyways. So for me, it's just like, it's for the kids, it's like the magic, and Oliver loves, Christmas songs and unwrapping presents and turning the Christmas lights on in the house when it gets dark. So, those are the fun things.
Do your kids believe in Santa?
We haven't really talked about that a lot. Like, yeah, they know about Santa. But I expect Oliver to be like, well, Dad, you told me that God is dead. So does that mean Santa is real? I don't.
He's going to ask some crazy questions.
Dude, he already has.
Oh my God.
He asked me if God was dead.
You told him yes?
No.
Oh my God.
I stumbled through. I was making them dinner. He's just like, Dad. He's like, Does God make the trees? It's like, yeah, you got this, dude. You're doing great. He goes, does God make the construction buildings? And I was like, well, no, he makes the men and women who make the construction buildings. And he goes, okay. Is God dead? And I was like, what?
Sharp left.
The microphone, the microwave's like, beep, beep, beep. like, oh, I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke.
The steam starts coming out of the pot. Oh my God.
I was like, that's kind of a hard question to answer, because according to the canon, God is above existing and created existing. So therefore, like, buddy, I don't know. I said no, but I don't really get it either. So next question, please.
Is God dead? Yo.
He got upset because, like, a couple weeks prior to that, he was like, Dad, are you going to die? I was like, yeah, I'm going to die. Mom? I was like, yeah.
No.
And he goes, am I going to die, Dad? And I was like,
oh, no.
Yeah, Oliver, like, when you're really old and you have a family and grandkids of your own. And he got pissed at that. He's like, I'm going to die? I was like, bro, you can't ask these questions and then not be okay with the answers, okay?
Bro, you can't tell your kid he's going to die.
I am not going to lie to my children. Because then they will end up in 30 years doing a podcast and chasing their comedy dream.
Oh, who knows? One of them may actually be funny.
They're both funny.
They're going to be the next
Lucas Brothers.
Oh, hey,
yeah. Nice. Speaking of that, I have a really, really bad at picking up on social cues sometimes. My Teddy's teacher, he'll come to like our comedy shows and stuff. He's really cool. And he sent a screenshot of the Lucas Brothers at Comedy Works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he goes, "What are your thoughts about sushi and comedy?" And I was like, well, if it's at Comedy Works, I definitely wouldn't eat the sushi. But he was asking if I wanted to go.
Is another grown man asking you if you wanted to see
the Lucas Brothers?
But why he ask it like that though?
I don't know, because he's a good guy. But
yeah, but like he sent you a whole like picture, like, hey, and then like sent it as a how do you feel? Like,
what are your thoughts on sushi and comedy?
That's how he worded it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
But I may have been a little elevated too, so I was very confused. I was like, I didn't know Comedy Works
This man
did
asked you on
sushi.
a date.
I don't care. You don't go on mandates? It's nice to feel wanted.
Hey, yo,
Mike.
pause. Oh my God.
It's just like my buddy who I go to comedy shows with here.
I mean, I've been to a comedy show with a dude, but it was just like, hey, we're going to the show. All right.
Well, for the record, it
Not a screenshot.
Right.
And then,
well, for the record, it was an invitation to.
sorry, if he's gonna hear this,
Case probably will. I hope he's like, dude, fuck Big Mike. What an asshole.
Hey man, all I'm saying is don't be sending the grown men screenshot and asking what their thoughts are. It's just the toxic masculinity coming out of
It is. It is.
At least it only comes out then, in little increments like that.
See, I already look like this, so I can't really have toxic masculinity. I know it looks like I should ooze it, because I'm entitled and.
If Wonder Bread had a spokesperson,
it would be Wander Bread, WANDER, because I'd be like,
Wonder Bread,
huh.
Wonder Bread.
We should think about how wonderful this is.
Oh, how wonderful! Did you know?
Not all those who lost, or not all those who wander are lost. You never heard that?
I thought you said it wrong at first.
I did say it wrong at first, I thought.
Not all those who wander, or not all those who lost are wandering. What?
That's one of them Southerns.
That's one of them.
Not all them who don't know which way to go on a crossway.
When you come to the, I don't know.
They wandering wondering which way to go.
Oh no, there was something I can't remember what it was. There was something I wanted to say. I wanted to talk. I can't remember. Freak, man.
Well, I'm excited either way about the holidays. Are you going back home?
I'm trying to. I'm supposed to, but I've got a lot of things I have to handle here first.
Right.
Like, dude, it's just, dude.
It's hard on these streets,
It's
man.
hard on these
I
streets,
get it,
bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm figuring it out.
Well, if you do, don't be upset if I have Beaver on for an episode or something.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm definitely not. I'm just kidding. All right, can I hit that?
Yeah. You want the Nico?
What did you call me?
Nicotine. I love it. Our producer, hopefully they recorded that. I gave Mike my jewel and he wiped it off before he took a hit of it.
Cooties.
Cooties. So, where we at? 45, 48?
54.
54? Cool. All right, you want to wrap this up?
Yes.
So, all right, cool. So, thank you guys so much for listening to us.
Heck yeah, thank you guys. Y'all are awesome.
We love you guys. We love our listeners. We will be back next week. Tentatively, we do have a special guest coming in.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be a fucking hell of a time. So, thank you guys for listening. Check us out next week. Check us out at any bathroom bar you see a QR code in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Jordan Ward.
And I'm Big Mike. Follow me on Instagram, black_Haggard.
And Jordan_Ward 32. And then at Bush League _show, BUSCH. We love you guys. Have a good week.
Peace.
Boy. You just want to talk about sports?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it is my headphone.
This isn't a time to air out grievances.
It is Festivus.
It's Festivus. It's a time of joy and, right? I don't know what does Festivus mean.
Literally, there's a part of Festivus where you air your grievances.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Festivus is a whole actual like event thing.
Yeah.
Called Festivus?
Seinfeld made it, and it came up with it, and it's stuck.
Seinfeld made it.
Yeah. Larry David. I don't know.
It's not like an ancient like thing. Like the Germans,
Yes,
like the Germans.
It goes back to
it's not Nordic or something.
The early 1900s, Brooklyn, New York.
Early 1900s, nigga.
Just like all of white people's culture. Hey. Okay. Are you really?
Oh wow. Yeah, I had to Google it. Festivus is a secular holiday. Come on, Wikipedia. Oh. Ooh. Sorry. Originally created by author Daniel O'Keefe. Okay, I know Daniel O'Keefe. Festivus entered popular culture after its main focus. 1997 episode The Strike, which O'Keefe's son Dan O'Keefe wrote. Oh wow. Muy interesante.
Yeah, you just learned something new.